Hello everyone, and welcome to the 4th edition of Lauren's Kitchen. I am super excited about today's episode because this is something that I've actually had growing up, but I've never tried to make it because I always thought it was just too complex. One of you suggested that I make sweet potato pudding, and I was just like, oh my god, that's like brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? So I found this recipe online. The recipe is not mine, it's actually Grace recipe. So it's gracefoods.com, and I will put the link down below. This is not a sponsored video. This is not sponsored by Grace. I just found the recipe online, and I figure who better to tell me how to make sweet potato pudding than the one and only Grace themselves. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So the ingredients and everything seem pretty simple. Like the whole making process of it seems really simple. It's not complex at all, so that's why I decided to do it. So we're gonna get started. You're gonna need 5 pounds of sweet potato, 3 cups dark sugar, 1 cup flour, a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 packet of Grace coconut milk powder, 5 cups of water. Damn, that's a lot. 1/4 cups Grace margarine melted. You can use any margarine. They just put Grace because of course they're a company and they're trying to sell shit. A whole nutmeg grated. I have powdered nutmeg. A teaspoon of cinnamon powder, vanilla essence, a tablespoon of white rum. I so happen to have white rum. A tablespoon of lime juice, and it says a teaspoon of Grace browning, which is optional. I don't have any browning, so I'm not going to put that in there. And then the directions itself is just 6 easy steps. I think the hardest part would be for me to peel the sweet potatoes and grate them, because I have this ghetto ass, ratchet ass grater that I just, why don't they make like super graters? Like, does anybody know if that exists? Like a super grater where you just like it graters for you or something? Is that a thing? Like, look it up. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna look it up and we're gonna figure it out. So you guys know what time it is. I'm gonna put my apron on and we're gonna get started. I don't want to like brag or boast or anything of that sort, but guys, like, no freaking shade right now, but like, I smell really good right now. I just took a shower and exfoliated to the gods, right? I smell like a pina colada on a sandy beach. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm literally standing here smelling myself. I smell amazing. So my husband is gonna be home in like maybe like the next 3 hours. So I'm excited to get this started because he's gonna eat this pudding, and then afterwards, I'm pretty sure by the smell of me, I'll be next. Come on. Wearing an off the shoulder when you're cooking is quite possibly the dumbest idea I've had this year. I mean, I've had a lot of dumb ideas, but this is what dumb looks like right here, because this is gonna annoy me the entire time. I'm bringing 2011 Lauren back. I know you see it. I know you see it. I know you see it. So like I said, the ingredients are fairly simple. I have a massive bowl here to grate my potatoes, peel them and grate them and put them in here and really just get this started. It says you need 5 pounds. I have a scale back there. I'm probably not gonna use it, but we'll see. It is what it is. I've got 3 sweet potatoes here. They're fairly heavy. I'm gonna like weigh them, see if they hit the target. Well, would you look at that? These 3 potatoes did not give me 5 pounds. Well. We have at most 3 pounds. But you know what? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Do you think it'd be weird if we put like another potato in there? Like a regular potato.
Huh?
Oh my god. Okay, so I just grated the potatoes. Let me show you what they look like. That took me 100 years. I even grated my fingers. I grated my nails. Like, honestly, like, I just don't know how women, like, do the big cooking and all that shit for, like, a man that's unemployed. You know, like, shout out to all the women out there who got a man and they're doing all these things and he is not working. Because, like, let me tell you something. My back hurts. My breasts hurt. You know what I mean? My fucking toes hurt. Like, I couldn't even. I'm not doing this ever again. Like, so we have the potato. If you're wondering why there's two different shades in there, it's because there's two different types of sweet potato. Like, one is like, no, it's two different types of sweet potato. All right, cool. So we have that there. Where's my cell phone? Okay, because that's what If you guys are wondering what's under my chin, just in case anybody spots it and wants to point it out, I saw it when I was editing. I didn't feel like shooting this over. By the time I realized that there was lipstick on my chin, it was like halfway through the video. But lipstick got on my chin when I was putting the apron on. And I actually put the apron on camera, and I'm not like, I don't have, my viewfinder is not big enough for me to see any little discrepancy on my face. So that's what's going on with my chin. Just ignore it, you guys. Like, I've been ignoring it this whole time editing it. We're gonna keep it real around here. We're gonna keep it real. I have the recipe on. So it says that you're gonna add dark flour and raisins. Add sugar, flour, and raisins. I don't have raisins because in the ingredients up here, right, the recipe, it didn't say anything about raisins. Grace, you didn't have raisins in here. All right, so when you go down to the directions and you're telling me to put raisins in there, I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel some type of way. Anyways, never fear, I have a banana. I'm gonna substitute the raisins for a banana. They don't have anything in common, they're not related or anything, but I have a banana. Wait, are you serious? I have a little mixing thing. I had a little mixing thing. Okay, so I have this. So I'm just gonna go in and get her. This is a lot, but we're gonna get that on. I'm popping. The ingredients and everything are going to go into like a 10-inch baking pan. I have this, like, I like it because you can just snap it open instead of like shaking it out. It's I forget what you call this pan, but it is 10 inches because I measured it. See? 10 inches. Add dark sugar, flour, raisins. So I've got my flour here. Okay. And then it says add sugar. Now this recipe calls for 3 cups of dark sugar. That is a lot of sugar. That's more sugar than flour. But you know, I'm gonna follow this recipe because, like, well, that's 1. That's 2. I mean, I'm not trying to put too much sugar in there, but maybe just a little bit. So I'm just going to stir. This is not like big enough, like, honestly. But I'm trying to get everything mixed up. Right. All right. It's not even working out in my favor. The next thing that we're gonna add in here is they're gonna combine the Grace coconut milk powder with water, mix well, and add to the sweet potato mixture. So this asks for 5 cups of water. I am going to do 4 cups of water because I only have, when I grated it down, it came out to like, I'm a chaotic mess. I like to cook in these little metal bowls. How much coconut milk powder it says? It says 1 packet. I don't know what 1 packet equals to. I probably could Google that, but am I going to Google it? No, I'm gonna use the whole fucking thing. Cause what's the worst that could happen? Pour this in here. Ooh. Coconut milk makes everything better. Everything. I can't remember what this smells like right now, but this smells very familiar in a good way. I'm just trying to like mix it. Yo, my back hurt, me can't do this. I think I need to use a spoon. I don't think I'm using the right thing. So I'm gonna use this silicone spoon because it'll get, ooh, yes, honey, it'll get the ingredients mixed and it will not stick to it. All right. This smells like coconut drops. That's what it smells like. You know the pink on top drops? That's what it smells like, pink on top. It smells so good. Oh my God. I'm gonna just mash the onions. You see that? So that it will blend. You have to put your back into it. Like you really, really, really have to put your back into it. I got my back in there. I have this Irish Kerrygold thing. It says quarter cup. I don't really know what quarter cup is, but this is what I have and I'm gonna use the entire thing. 1 whole nutmeg. I'm not really sure what 1 whole nutmeg is, but I'm just gonna, like, I guess use all of this because I don't have a whole nutmeg, but I have half of a container. So there's that. Then it says to add cinnamon powder, and for cinnamon powder it says 1 teaspoon. I mean, what does 1 teaspoon really even look like? Nobody really knows. So we're just gonna like do that. The next thing is to add salt. I only have Himalayan salt and it doesn't really bake that well. Wait, how much salt? I probably should have looked at that first. It says add vanilla, rum, and lime, right? So we're gonna add the vanilla, and I think it's 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Oh shit, that was more than a teaspoon. So the next thing it says to add is, let me add this in there. And then it says lime juice and rum. So it needs 1 tablespoon of white rum and 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Now I actually have a lime. Okay, I actually have an actual lime. I saw that on Cooking Channel. I know I seen them do something shit like this, okay? Ooh. Ooh. A teaspoon. A corkful. I think that's a teaspoon. Ta-da! Anyways, it says, after you add all that scrape mixture into a 10-inch greased baking tin and preheat the oven at 350 degrees for 1.5 hours. Sweet potatoes will yield 12 cups when grated. Okay. So this is what it looks like here. So I'm not sure if that's, I mean, I followed the instructions to the T. Well, probably not to the T, probably to like the long part of the T, the part that doesn't cross over. But I followed it. It does smell amazing. So I'm just gonna like, you know, scoop that in there, whatever. It looks like carrots. The light is fading a little bit, so if it does look a little bit darker, I apologize. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use this pan anymore because it turns out that it's leaking, okay? Which is to be expected with anything that has this kind of like... I'm throwing this in the trash. I'm gonna be using these 2 pans instead. This one, that is like a bread pudding type of pan, and then I have this one, which is what I put like my peach cobblers in, or if I'm making like brownies or whatever. So I'm going to grease them both with some Simply Balanced, who cares, just some spray grease. All right, doesn't really matter what type of grease it is. I like this one because it has like a, do you see how smooth it sprays? It's like a shh, it's instead of like the ones that get like shit everywhere. Heavy. It's beyond heavy, honey. I think I have too much liquid in here. in all honesty, for like, I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. I think not having enough potatoes, it seems hella watery to me. Let me show you guys what it looks like from here. So it just has this very watery look. I don't know. I really just don't know. Like, I just don't feel... I don't really be feeling this one, you guys. I don't know. But I'm going to put it in the oven and we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, if it comes out fucked up, I'm still going to put it out because, like, you know. Alright, we're going to get it poppin'. We're going to get it poppin'. I'm also going to probably make dinner while I wait on this. Ugh. You know, that doesn't look right to me. Alright, so guys, I put that in there for an hour and a half. It says up to an hour and a half to up to an hour and 3/4 of an hour. Yeah, so we're just going to wait and see. I'm probably going to, like, actually make dinner. My husband leaves work in an hour, I think. So I'm just gonna clean up this space and start dinner, and we will see. We will see if this comes out the way it's supposed to come out. P.S. I'm eating vitamin C chewables. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to, like, your body only takes a certain amount of vitamins, but, like, I've just been eating them. I don't know if it'll hurt me. I'm not sure, but yeah, what's the worst that could happen? All right, so I'll be back in an hour and 30 minutes. I want to show you guys what it looks like at 20 minutes in the oven. So this is what it's looking like at 20 minutes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not really looking like sweet potato pudding. I'm gonna be real with you. But that's just 20 minutes, so we'll see what's gonna look like in another 20 minutes from now. I feel like it didn't melt down. Let me see if I can bring this to you guys. So I don't feel like it melted down at all. It doesn't look like sweet potato pudding, right? It doesn't look... It almost looks like some kind of weird concoction. Oh, shit. It is not done. Did you see the way it slid? I'm putting this bitch back in there. That is not done. I think it's because I didn't use enough white name. Yeah, so I'm putting that back in the oven for that to keep going, because that is not ready. She is not ready. It's gonna be interesting to see what that's like, but that's not ready. Okay, so I made dinner in the meantime, and just so you guys see what I'm doing, or like not see, but I made fake turkey from Gardein, and then I have a side of like steamed, like cooked veggies. I have zucchini, red peppers, I think there's broccoli in here, and then I'm just putting on the side, I had a whole avocado. They're very small, and I diced it in two, and I'm giving us each halves, and I'm just putting a little bit of salt and pepper on the avocado. Avocado is like good fats. It's like really, really good for you, and that's what we're eating for dinner, vegan friendly. Alright, so I'm back. I'm pretty sure they're not done. I turned up the oven the last time you saw me to 420 just because I felt like 350 wasn't doing anything for it. I don't think it's gonna come out of the consistency that you're used to seeing it, but we're gonna go based on flavor right now. Cause low-key, I feel like I burnt the fuck out of this shit, but okay. The edges look hella burnt. Oh no. Ooh, this is not pudding. I'm so mad.
What is it?
It's supposed to be sweet potato pudding, but like our pudding doesn't look like this.
That looks like pudding. It's like the consistency of pudding.
Yeah, but like in Jamaica, it's a little bit harder. It's hot. You just put the whole thing in your mouth. Are you an animal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not burnt like you said.
I can't even trust you though, because you'll eat anything. Do you want whipped cream on top of it?
Sure.
This is coconut whipped cream, by the way. Okay, this is really good. Yeah! Guys, this is really, really good. It tastes like sweet potato pudding, but it doesn't look or feel like it. But it's really, really good. I feel like this is something that I could make for Thanksgiving. This is really good. Dead ass, like honestly, I'm wondering if I should have taken the water out of the potatoes. You know, like when you make, like when I made the hash browns and I grated the potato, I used like paper towel and I sapped up the water that was in it because potatoes carry a lot of water in them. They store a lot of water. So maybe if I had removed that water, maybe it wouldn't have been as mushy. I mean, it's not mushy where it's disgusting. It's a nice, it's like sweet potato casserole, the American one. It's not a Jamaican consistency of a Jamaican sweet potato pudding, but it's really, really good. I don't think this is a fail. I want you guys to try this recipe. Tell me what you think. This is really good. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be terrible, but this is actually bomb.com. Okay, well, that was good. A fail that turned into like not a fail. I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning into Lauren's Kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's simple, my take on Jamaican sweet potato pudding. Babe, you liked it, right?
Yeah, it was good.
It's really, really good. So you guys try it and tell me how it comes out for you. I don't mind this at all. I feel like we can eat this for the rest of the week. And who knows, it might harden up because it's still hot right now. So when it cools, it might get a little harder. But overall, I'm not disappointed. It was actually really good. So I'll see you on the next episode of Lauren's Kitchen. As usual, comment down below with your suggestions on what you want me to make next time. Something a little simpler this time, guys. A little bit simpler. Bye.